Hey guys, I have another couple of movie purchases that I wanted to talk about from Amazon Family Video, and yeah, Amazon and Family Video. So first up is Camel Apocalypse. No, this is the proper version of Camel Apocalypse. If you remember my first video on this little, series here, I did talk about this, but it was actually the George Romero movie Season of the Witch. And so, yeah, it is the proper disc, and the insert. This did come with the insert, as did the Season of the Witch in the Camel Apocalypse case. I had to kind of pay a high price for this off of Amazon, because originally I was getting it off of Amazon UK, but the shipping was kind of ridiculous. So I'm getting this one. This is a little bit less, even though it was still kind of a high price. I guess I could have done a lot worse, though. And what I'll probably end up doing is I'll keep the Season of Witch disc in the same case, but I'll swap out the cover. I'll probably make my own, or find one and print it out. And then I guess I'll keep the two inserts in here. I haven't really decided on that yet. But I look forward to checking this one out, because I've been wanting to see this one for a while. And yeah, John Saxon, and I know he's not really proud of this movie from what I've read, so that's kind of interesting, because I've seen him in stuff like Enter the Dragon and Nightmare on Elm Street. I think Queen of Blood was another, so he's been around in the cult movie milieu. And this is one you don't really hear about, and I guess one he's not really, like I said, he's not really proud of it. And I don't watch a lot of cannibal movies, and this is one that I've been looking forward to for a while. And I know the Euroshock, because a lot of these are out of print. And there was a Region 2 release that I was like, I don't have a Region 3 player yet, so I was kind of iffy on it. And I know it's in Italian. I don't know if it has English subtitles, so I kind of passed on that one. And I'm getting this one instead. And for the Family Video orders, I have some more Vinegar Syndrome, the second half of the Vinegar Syndrome sale, because they ship two different packages, which I didn't know they were going to do that, but hey, you know what, I guess they didn't have a big enough box for all 8 movies. And we'll start off with Count Dracula's Great Love, the Paul Naschy movie. I'm starting to get into Paul Naschy. And this is one of the few vampire movies he did. And what mostly got my attention was the cover, because it's like, okay, you have Dracula in the background, you have this, like the castle these guys are walking up, and then this lady, she's chained. It makes me wonder what's going on, what's going to happen in this movie when I watch it. And yeah, and I don't think Vinegar Syndrome's in a lot of Spanish movies, or even a lot of Paul Naschy movies. I mean, I have to look into that some more, but this one should be enjoyable, I think. And then another one from the sale is the Drive-In Collection, and this comes with Crypt of the Living Dead and House of the Living Dead. And I don't have any of the Vinegar Syndrome Drive-In Collection DVDs, so I figured, why not? And there was another one I was looking at. It had 2 other movies, but I figured, I'll check this one out. These are actually vampire movies, even though they have Living Dead in the title, and I figured they had something to do with zombies. But I think I'll enjoy them either way. And they look kind of fun and cheesy, and you can see on the back. So you guys the back. And with this lady with looks like a cape, and then these people looks like they're talking on the back here. But yeah, this should be fun. A fun double feature as well. I don't think I have anything else to say about this. And I've never heard of these movies before, and so it kind of tickled my fancy when I found out what they're about, and what goes on in these movies. And next off, whatever, we have Hobgoblins, which I know this one from Mystery Science Theater 2000. That's how I had really seen this movie years ago. But I want to check this movie out again, and you know, how could you say no to that cover? I mean, look at that. These little hobgoblins floating around this kind of capsule kind of thing. And I think this will be a fun movie to watch again. I don't think it has an MS-50K version on it. But, you know, I mean, I look forward to checking it out again. And I know it's supposed to be fun and cheesy. And it's one of those movies that you're not supposed to take too seriously. Because if you do, you'll be let down by it. What else was I going to say? I remember there's a part where these two guys fight with gardening tools. And like I said, I had checked out the MS-50K version. But I feel like watching the MS-50K version of this, I kind of miss out on stuff that, you know, I otherwise would have noticed because of the commentary of the bots, and I think it was Mike who was with him at the time. I don't remember. But, yeah, this should be a fun movie. And I think Vinegar Syndrome has given it its proper treatment. And lastly, for the Vinegar Syndrome, from the Vinegar Syndrome sale, is Luca the Geek. And this is another trauma movie. I know Vinegar Syndrome has put out a few trauma movies, and I want to check this one out because you can see there's Luther. He's biting the head off a chicken. So basically, he's the movie. He's like a carnival performer, you know, carnival freak, and he bites heads off of chickens. And I think he ends up getting out of the carnival, and he kind of wreaks havoc on the townspeople. Yeah, it says he eats human blood, which is interesting. You know, I'll just read the description because it says, one night when Luther was a boy, he discovered that there was something different about him. He enjoyed the taste of blood. Following the footsteps of others like him, Luther became a geek, a deranged man who bites the heads off of live chickens in exchange for booze or money. Now, decades later, Luther is about to be paroled from prison and is ready to return to his hometown, fitted with a set of razor-sharp metal teeth, unquenchable thirst for human blood. Directed by Carlton Albright. The Children. Luca the Geek is a bloody and brutal slasher featuring gruesome gore courtesy of William Purcell and Mike Tristano, Evil Dead 2, and in what Fantagoria called the most riveting splatter film since the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Vinegar Syndrome presents this 80s horror classic newly restored from its original 35 millimeter negative and in widescreen for the first time. I know I kind of stumbled there a bit, but I look forward to checking this out because I believe that the Trauma DVD that came out before this one, yeah, I know that one's out of print. I believe it's edited, and this one is not. But yeah, it has a bunch of features, and it has I think it has the original Trauma extras from the original DVD, because I know that Trauma's releases, they're usually packed with extras, and this one is too. I'll show you guys the back. You can see some pictures there. It's kind of hard to see. I'll just kind of, you can see, I'll do it this way. And this is kind of a wraparound cover, which is kind of cool, because you have his hand and then you have the front. And so I like that. And then lastly, the final thing I'm going to show off here, kind of a big deal for me that I was looking forward to, and that is the Paul Naschy collection from Scream Factory. I got this off of Amazon. And this has Horror Rises from the Tomb, Vengeance of the Zombies, Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll, Human Beasts, and Night of the Werewolf. And so that's 5 movies. There's really good value on this. You probably, if you're looking to get this, it's still in print. I wanted to get it before it's going to go out of print. It's a really good value if you're looking to get this. That's what I was going to say. And you know, you get a couple extras, like for Horror Rises from the Tomb, you have Spanish credit sequence, alternate closed sequences, theatrical trailer. Same thing for Vengeance of the Zombies, except it doesn't have the commentary from Rod Barnett and Troy McGowan, I think his name, from the Nashi cast. So the three movies that have the same commentary, or from the same people is what I mean to say, are Who Rises from the Tomb, Blue Eyes of the Broken Doll, and Night of the Werewolf. But otherwise, these movies, all the movies have their trailers. Night of the Werewolf is the only one, I think, that has deleted scenes. But still, this is a really good value, like I said. There's a 24-page booklet by author Myrick Lipinski. I hope I'm saying his name right. And this is, if you're looking to start with Paul Nashi like I am, this is something that I heard is a good way to get into Paul Nashi, because I'm not that familiar with his movies, but I like Spanish horror. And these all have, looks like, Castilian and English dubs, in case you're wondering, since these are Spanish horror movies, and they all have subtitles. But yeah, and I know that Scream Factory is putting out Volume 2 of this pretty soon, which will probably end up getting that. But what I'm really hoping is what they'll do is they'll put out maybe Volume 3 or 4, later on down the line. They'll put out one that includes Curse of the Demon and Werewolf Shadow, the other Paul Nashi movies. Those ones haven't been announced yet by Scream Factory, so I don't know when they'll be coming out. I mean, I'm hoping they will. I'm being optimistic about that, because that DVD is out of print, the Double Feature DVD with those two movies, and it goes for ridiculous amounts of money. So if I can avoid having to pay $50-$60 for a double feature DVD and get a better value for something like this that has those two movies, I'll do that. But yeah, I look forward to checking these out, because I've heard nothing but good things about this set. For the most part, I think one of the movies there's some issues, but other than that, I mean, I've heard good things about this, and they should be fun movies to check out, because I have this set now, so Count Dracula's Great Love, so that's enough Paul Nashi to keep me busy for a while, I think. But this is all I have to show off for now. I may be doing a review pretty soon. I haven't really decided on anything yet. Similar to my Halloween Horror Watches video, or October Horror Watches video, I'll probably just be focusing on one movie. So I'll kind of go in depth if I end up doing something like that. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.